What's up? You know where we are? All you OG channel watchers, all you amazing subscribers, you know where we are. We're in my greenhouse. For those of you who are new, I've gained about 1,000 subscribers or so since last winter. We're in my basement. I've literally built, as you guys can see, I built a greenhouse in my basement. It's about 8 feet wide and it's about 12 feet long. Super easy to do. All this plastic you see on the walls, all right, all that is heavy duty painter's drop cloths attached to the ceiling joists in my basement. Doesn't get any easier. On top of me, I have 3 full spectrum LED lights. The one right above me right now, that big bastard, you'll see it. You don't want to look at it. When you dial it right up, that thing will melt your retinas. That thing is my nemesis because I smash my head on it every damn time I walk through here. So, getting past that, I'm going to start the process of getting my greenhouse ready to go. I'll show you guys. I'll pan around with the camera. You can see kind of what I'm looking at in here. Behind the camera, right over there, are big bags of soil. I've got 5 big bags of soil right over there. Beside me over here, I've got some big old pots that I had tomatoes in last year. On this wall, we have trellis netting attached to T-posts, sitting in 5-gallon buckets down there with 75 pounds of sand in them. On this trellis netting right beside the camera, last year this was just a big huge wall of cucumbers. I was literally growing cucumbers in here. And then right over here, we had 9-foot tomato plants. They were literally growing right up into the ceiling joists right there. So we got to do a couple things. We have to empty everything out of here. You always want to start with a blank slate. So the pots right here, these fellas, all right, I'm taking that soil, I'm getting it out of my house, and I'm getting rid of it. We had spider mites last year, got into my plants, possibly from the soil, most likely from the soil. And my nemesis last year were thrips. If you've never dealt with thrips, those things are destructive. And a lot of the times you don't know you're infected with them until after you start seeing damage, because you don't generally see them on the plants because they're very small, and all of a sudden your plants are sick and you're like, what's going on? So, step 1, get all the random stuff out of here. I've got spray bottles of Safer soap, and I've got fish concentrate fertilizers, and I've got that kind of stuff. I've got the bags of soil behind me. I've got these pots right here that have to come out. Once everything's out, we're going to sweep the floor. And then once the floor is swept, I'm going to take off nice clothes. I'm going to put on shitty clothes, like painter's clothes, stuff that I don't care gets ruined. And out there, a buddy of mine gave me a huge pump sprayer. I don't even know, it holds 5 gallons or something, a backpack pump sprayer. So once everything is out of here and everything is swept and clean and spotless, we're going to come back in here and we're going to spray everything with a high bleach concentrate solution. And we're doing that for multiple reasons. 1, there could be fungus spores in here from growing last year. Definitely possible. 2, there could be mold spores in here from last year. Definitely possible. And 3, there could be bug eggs from some of the infestations that we had in here last year as well. So we are going to literally hose this place down with bleach water, and we're going to kill everything in here. We're going to spray the walls, we're going to spray the floor, we're going to spray the trellis netting, the T-posts, the buckets, everything, right? It's going to smell like a really strong swimming pool for about a day, and, well, that is what it is, right? So, I'll turn this camera around. I'll go to the exit. That's the exit right over there. and I'll pan around here so you guys can see what we're working with, and then we'll get started. So this is what we're looking at. There's the big bags of soil I told you about. We're just going to move them. We're going to relocate them on the other side of this plastic. There's the trellis netting, right? T-posts in 5-gallon buckets full of sand. Those buckets weigh, give or take, 75 pounds. There's drop cloths, see, attached to my ceiling. And then it's open. It's open there. So we have airflow in here. And you want airflow, especially because you don't want mold and shit building up in here from water. So we got to get, you know, there's chemicals and fertilizers. We got to get all that out. I have swept this section already up to here because it looked like that. And I didn't get here yet because I got to get these pots out of the way. See, full of soil. So we're going to start by getting that stuff out of here. And then we're going to get these out, dump that, and bring some stuff upstairs. And basically just clean it all up. And once it's all cleaned up, we're ready to rock and roll with the bleach spray. That wasn't so bad. I just moved them right outside here. All right, so next I'm just going to run these 2 buckets outside the house and dump them. So I'll be back when those are done. It's already started. Already started. I wish I could hang that light up higher. I think the only way I can do that is to actually take the steel cable off and raise the whole thing right up to my ceiling joist. Because I've maxed out the pulleys. See? I've maxed them out. There's no more wiggle room. I gotta do something. I can't keep smashing my head off that a dozen times a day. Because one of these days I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna tear the fucking light right down off the ceiling. Alright. Well, that's a problem for after. So, you guys see? Check it out. We got all the floor swept and all the stuff taken out and all the bags of soil gone, and the only thing left is taking out the bucket with all the dirt in it and odds and sods and bits and pieces. And I may take the lights out of here when I spray this place. There's going to be a lot of moisture in here. I'm probably going to put several gallons of water in here with bleach in it. So maybe I will take the lights down. Lights, so 1, 2, 3. Yeah. All right, well, that complicates matters a little bit. I hadn't thought about that very much. And this big light is heavy. And it's a little bit of a bastard to take up and down with one person without, you know, smashing it on the concrete floor. So, just looking around. I think I'm gonna have to actually wait to bleach spray this in another video because I gotta wait for some help to take that light down. Besides the fact that, you know, it's like 1,000 degrees now, so. All right, guys, well, we're just gonna cut the video here and I will pick up where we left off for the next one. Actually, you guys want to see my pump spur? Hang on a minute. Look at this bad boy. A buddy of mine gave it to me from work. Brand new. Look, it still has the instruction manuals and stuff on it. And it's got the different nozzles and whatever, so this is definitely going to come in handy in here. And then I'm also going to use it to foliar spray my plants this coming summer with Epsom salts or whatever else I need to. So I don't know, maybe that goes in there. I literally was given this thing. I was given it and I haven't even touched it yet. It's just still sitting the way you see it. So if you guys are new here, you should really smash that subscribe button, because we are going to fill this entire greenhouse floor to ceiling. And by floor to ceiling, I literally mean floor to ceiling. Last year we had tomatoes inside my ceiling joist. They went right up the trellis netting and inside my ceiling joists. Cucumbers too. So we're going to be doing lettuces and Swiss chards and spinach, tomatoes, cucumbers. Check this out. I literally had to go out and buy soft bristle paintbrushes because we hand pollinate cucumbers in here. There's no bees in here. So we hand pollinate cucumbers, and we got a ton of cucumbers out of here. So, and then disease took my plants over, which is another reason why we're getting rid of all the soil and we're cleaning it up. So if you guys are new, you got to stick around. Smash that subscribe button. I'm going to show you guys how you can grow food in your basement yourselves. And if you guys want to do this, it's really not hard. This plastic sheeting, you can get that at any hardware store, Home Depot, Lowe's, Rona, whatever. Sorry about that. Wow. All right. Nothing like live video. This trellis netting, get on Amazon. Anybody can get 5-gallon buckets full of sand. And the lights, well, that's a whole different story. But lights are easy to get. I've got some Mars Hydros, I've got some Flezens, I've got some different varieties in here. So you guys can do this. It is not hard. Take some planning, take some organization, take some thought, because you can't just put random shit in here, right? Certain things to grow in here, you have to have a plan for them on how you're going to proceed with growing them, right? So you can follow my lead. I'd love to help you guys out. Any way I can help you guys grow food for your family. And in this 12x8 section here, we can grow a shit ton of food. Like a shit ton. But you got to do it right. And every year I do this, I'm learning more and more. So, and you also have to have a strategy for pest management, because last year, thrips caught me by surprise. I've never, in all the years I've gardened, I've never had thrips before. By the time I knew what was going on, we were in really big trouble in here. So have a plan for your pest management. So if you guys want to do this, figure out a way to get some plastic sheeting. You can use all kinds of plastic sheeting. The thicker the better. It's easier to work with, right? The thinner stuff just tears. So I'm going to cut this one off here. Have an awesome day. Grow good food. Just because it's winter doesn't mean you can't grow food. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.